We're talking about PEMF, pulsed electromagnetic frequencies. Pulsing meaning moving, electromagnetic meaning the general quantum field of electricity around ourselves and our planet, and medicine that is applied in a mat form where we can actually apply that field around our whole body instead of having to go to a hospital or some other fancy location to have this therapy done. I'd like to talk now about how you can bring this into your own home. You don't have to be an astronaut. You don't have to be in a doctor's clinic. You can now bring the benefits of grounding your body and all its 75 trillion cells into a grounded state using a frequency or what we call a radio bandwidth of 0.5 to 30 hertz, and that helps the 70 millivolt integrity of your cell wall be on its highest defense so that all the cells in your body are working at their optimal function. Let's just remind us, why is this working? It is not a disease cure-all. What it is a cellular support. And if cells work well, they don't get disease. So we're talking about a preventative strategy that helps maintain proper health rather than having it degrade over time or have accelerated degradation of your cellular function because of too much electrical stress or toxic stress in the world. So just to recap, pulsed electromagnetic waves use 3 bandwidths that all are superimposed on each other to create a white noise, and your body, like a sponge, can suck from that white noise any of the frequencies that it needs. In addition, we have square wave frequencies that can be generated that are much better for delivering specific anti-inflammatory frequencies, and these can be delivered through a mat or a pillow or more localized areas through a probe. So there's multiple ways to use pulsed electromagnetic fields, either in a more generalized way or in a focused way. And I think that it's time that we sort of recognize the fact that if you can increase the ATP of the cell, you increase the oxygen of the cell, you increase the cell wall integrity, if you also go ahead and increase the circulation and the hydration of that cell is going to be a well-working, well-oiled machine. And if you add a 75 trillion of them together, you're going to be a well-oiled machine yourself.
Yeah.
So let's ask Allie, who is the president of the Canadian Medic Consult, just give us a show. How has this technology become modernized and automated such that the average person, a lay person, could access what seems to be a very complex technology? Can we access, how easily can we access this?
Very easy. Now that we're talking about, in a nutshell, activating the body's ability to heal itself. Isn't that what you as a doctor would like to do too?
That's great.
It's wonderful. So here it is, my dear.
That's the whole
As
thing?
little as that.
Wow.
Yes.
That's smaller than a bread box and
Yep.
lighter than my camera.
So this is the latest generation, you know, and later we'll do a full session with you on it.
Oh, great.
Because I'm sure you're ready.
I'd like to test it out.
Yeah. So it functions on an SD card,
Show
so
that-
that's...
show that better.
Show that better? Yeah.
A little
I hope
SD
everybody
card.
can see
Can you
it.
zoom in on that for a sec?
So that is basically the brain of the machine, or device I should say. So it makes it totally upgradable. So whenever there is new technology, new frequencies and new functions, it can be upgraded. And here people can easily select which applicator they are choosing, you know, be it the whole body mat, the pillow, or the probe. Here we can set the time of the session. So our slogan is 8 minutes twice a day. So we're changing lives 8 minutes at a time in a very profound way. Intensities, and it also has a built-in organ clock. So simply what that states is based on the Chinese organ clock, that particular particular organs are active at particular times of the day, so it respects that. And that's it. And at the back of the machine, you know, it's very simple to plug in the applicators, and totally upgradable. And like you mentioned, Deborah, whole body mat has what's called a sawtooth profile, triple sawtooth profile, which generates frequencies on top of frequencies, including harmonics. And the pillow and the probe for localized application have a square wave, which are anti-inflammatory and they reduce pain. So that's it. So to me, no offense, my dear, it's my doctor at home.
That's great.
That's
I noticed
how I
one more
use
plug,
it.
which I kind of like that. That's the oxygen meter on your earlobe that helps you determine
And
if the intensity of this machine is at its right pitch for you. And
Yes.
there's some intelligence in this device that'll help keep the safe amount of energy coming into each person as they calibrate up to higher and higher intensities. So here we're talking about portability, lightweight, safety, durability.
Yes.
I understand you could drop that and it probably wouldn't break because your chip is all protected there.
That's right.
I mean, that's fantastic.
Highly
And-
safe to use. You know, it went through. We're an ISO certified company.
Mhm.
It has a CE approval, which is an international electrical safety approval, and it is registered with the FDA as in the category of therapeutic massages, and a therapeutic device is an electrically powered device intended for medical purposes such as to relieve minor muscle aches and pains, and that is available anytime, that registration. So we're safe, we're good to go, we don't make any claims, we just appeal with a device like that to empower people to optimize self-function and activate the body's ability to heal itself. And we'll be back for a ride with Deborah on this wonderful device.
I'm
Yeah.
interested to have a demonstration, and I'm hoping that you too will look into MediConsult and the applications that might be useful for you, your family, your workplace, and to relax you, even if you're a sports team. Imagine what this can do if we were all working at our optimal function. I hope you'll consider pulsed electromagnetic waves and bring your life into a grounded state. All the best to you and your health, and we hope to see you again soon.